to complete that process. Because I choose to forgive and because I pray and ask God to help me to forgive, it doesn't mean that I'm going to forget. It doesn't mean that the pain and the anger is going to go away immediately. It's going to take time because the memory of the hurt and the pain will return. But if I'm committed to forgiving, if I'm committed to the process of forgiving, I will let that anger go each time that memory returns. So to forgive then is to commit to sticking with the effort to forgive.
Very good. And of course, Dr. Poe, let us take this commercial break and we'll be back. And we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break. Back to the final segment of the show for today. We're talking to Dr. Cupid Poe, and the topic is the case for forgiveness, and he's given us some information in reference to what it means to forgive and what it means not to forgive. And Dr. Poe, let's see if we can pick up at that point and to use this last segment, this last 10 minutes to talk about how people might become better in terms of their own interpersonal relationships, in terms of forgiveness and etc.
Well, none of us get out of life without being mistreated or taken advantage of at some point in our life's journey. As you know, there's quite a bit of tension and oftentimes conflict and abuse that occurs in the context of interpersonal relationship, male and female relationships, female-female relationships, male-male relationships. And I would say that more often the female is abused in male-female relationship or in the context of marriage even more than the male. And so that being said, I think that women all over our nation, females all over our nation certainly need to make forgiveness a top priority. Forgiving the abuser, no matter how severe the abuse was, no matter how long it lasted. It may have been a father or a stepfather or a boyfriend or a brother, or it may have been a sister or whomever it was. It's very important to forgive and not to hold the anger, the hurt and the bitterness inside. Bishop Jakes has a book out now, just came out this year, called Let It Go. And his point is that unless you let the past go, past hurt, past anger, past resentment, that past